Leah loved spending time with her pups, Bastien and Boudreaux. Every afternoon they would head to the park, where the dogs could run free and Leah could enjoy the fresh air. Bastien, the French Bulldog, was a lovable goofball. He had a knack for making everyone laugh with his silly antics and playful nature. Boudreaux, the Yorkie, was small but mighty, always ready for an adventure. Despite his size, he had the heart of a lion and the curiosity of a cat. Wow, a carnival in space? Let's go. The idea of a cosmic carnival filled their minds with wonder and excitement. One night, a sparkly envelope zipped through their window. It shimmered with an otherworldly glow, catching everyone's attention. Inside was an invitation to the Great Cosmic Carnival, an amusement park in space. The letter promised wonders beyond their wildest dreams. Bark! Bark! Excitedly. Bastien couldn't contain his excitement. Bastien barked excitedly, his tail wagging furiously. He could sense the adventure that lay ahead. Boudreaux, perched on Leah's shoulder, yipped in agreement. His eyes sparkled with curiosity and eagerness. They piled into their spaceship, ready for a cosmic adventure. The spaceship hummed to life, and they felt a rush of excitement as it lifted off the ground. Yip, yip! Boudreaux's excitement was contagious. Leah adjusted her goggles as they soared through the cosmos. The vastness of space stretched out before them, filled with endless possibilities. Stars zoomed past, leaving trails of shimmering dust. It was a breathtaking sight, one that Leah and her pups would never forget. Boudreaux, fearless as ever, hung out the window, barking at passing comets. His adventurous spirit knew no bounds. This is amazing. The sight of the carnival filled them with awe. Leah shouted, her voice filled with excitement. She could hardly believe they were really here. Bastien, strapped into his seat, whined with a mix of nervousness and anticipation. The unknown journey ahead made his heart race. Soon, a giant, colourful structure emerged from the darkness, sparkling with 1,000 lights. It was more magnificent than they had ever imagined. The Great Cosmic Carnival awaited. The adventure of a lifetime was just beginning. Leah and her pups landed their spaceship and stepped out onto a platform buzzing with aliens from every corner of the galaxy. There were creatures with tentacles, creatures with glowing skin, and even creatures that looked suspiciously like talking vegetables. Giant neon signs advertised rides with names like the Black Hole Plunge and the Nebula Twister. The air crackled with energy and the aroma of intergalactic popcorn. "Greetings, Earthlings!" Suddenly, a booming voice echoed across the carnival. A tall, slender alien with shimmering green skin and a flamboyant purple top hat approached them. He introduced himself as Zagu, the ringmaster of the Great Cosmic Carnival. "Welcome! Prepare yourselves for a night of unimaginable wonders and thrilling challenges." Leah, Bastien and Boudreaux exchanged excited glances. They were ready for anything the Great Cosmic Carnival could throw at them. First up, the towering roller coaster twisted and turned in ways that defied gravity. This was no ordinary ride. It was a marvel of engineering and imagination, designed to give thrill-seekers an experience like no other. The anti-gravity roller coaster, the name itself sent shivers down the spine of every adventurer in the park. It promised an adventure that would challenge the very laws of physics. This ride will turn you upside down, inside out, and every which way but loose. With its intense twists and turns, it was designed to keep even the most seasoned riders on the edge of their seats. Leah, though a little nervous, couldn't resist a good roller coaster. Her excitement was palpable as she approached the ride, her eyes wide with anticipation. Bastien, on the other hand, whimpered and tried to bury himself under Leah's legs. The sheer height and speed of the coaster were enough to make him second-guess his decision. "Don't worry, boy, it'll be fun," Leah said, trying to comfort Bastien. She knew that once the ride started, the thrill would take over and his fears would melt away. Leah reassured him, patting his head gently. She had always been the brave one, and her confidence was infectious. Boudreaux, fearless as ever, leaped into the front seat of the rocket-shaped roller coaster car. His tail wagged furiously, showing his eagerness for the adventure ahead. They strapped themselves in, and with a sudden jolt, they were launched into the cosmos. The initial acceleration was breathtaking, as if they were being shot out of a cannon. The roller coaster twisted and turned, defying gravity with every loop and corkscrew. Each twist felt like a new adventure, pushing the boundaries of what they thought was possible. They zoomed past planets, through asteroid fields, and even got a glimpse of a black hole, from a safe distance, of course. The ride was a cosmic journey, a thrilling escape from the ordinary. After catching their breath, they moved on to the next challenge, the impossible claw machine. It was a giant claw machine, but instead of stuffed animals, it was filled with glowing orbs that pulsed with strange energy. Legend says that these orbs hold the secrets of the universe. Leah, intrigued, decided to try her luck. The claw machine was controlled by a joystick covered in flashing buttons. Leah grasped the joystick, her brow furrowed in concentration. She maneuvered the claw carefully, trying to snag a particularly bright blue orb. Bastien watched with rapt attention, whining with every near miss. Boudreaux, impatient, barked instructions from atop Leah's head. Finally, with a triumphant yell, Leah managed to grab the blue orb. The claw retracted, dropping the orb into the prize chute. Their final challenge was the messiest of them all. The Galactic Pie-Eating Contest. This was no ordinary pie-eating contest. It was a spectacle that drew beings from every corner of the galaxy. The stakes were high, and the pies were even higher. A long table was piled high with pies of every color imaginable. Reds, blues, greens, and even some colors that defied description. Each pie was a work of art, a testament to the diverse cultures that had come together for this event. These aren't your ordinary Earth pies. They were crafted with ingredients that would boggle the mind of any Earthling. Some pies glowed, others shimmered, and a few even seemed to hum with an otherworldly energy. These are made with ingredients from across the cosmos, from the sweet nectar of the Venusian honeybee to the tangy zest of Martian citrus. Each pie was a culinary adventure waiting to be devoured. Leah, never one to back down from a challenge, took her place at the table alongside a motley crew of aliens. There were beings with tentacles, others with scales, and even a few with multiple heads, all ready to compete. Boudreaux cheered from the sidelines, while Bastien, ever the gourmand, drooled with envy. The excitement in the air was palpable, and the crowd's energy was electric. The whistle blew, and the contestants dove face first into the pies. It was a flurry of hands, faces, and pie filling as everyone tried to eat as much as they could as quickly as possible. Leah found herself face to face with a particularly gooey purple pie. The texture was unlike anything she had ever experienced, sticky yet oddly satisfying. She ate with gusto, ignoring the strange tingling sensation in her teeth. Each bite was a burst of flavor, some familiar, others completely alien. Across the table, a three-eyed alien choked on a glowing green pie, his eyes bulging. The competition was intense, and every contestant was giving it their all. The competition was fierce, but in the end, Leah emerged victorious, covered in pie filling but triumphant. She had not only won the contest, but also earned the respect of her fellow competitors. Zagu, impressed by their skill and determination, declared Bastien and Boudreaux the winners of the Great Cosmic Carnival Challenge. Congratulations! You have proven yourselves to be the bravest, most skilled, and most pie-loving creatures in the galaxy. As a reward, they were presented with a grand prize. A giant trophy shaped like a rocket ship, and VIP lifetime passes to the Great Cosmic Carnival. Bastien and Boudreaux celebrated their victory with a feast of intergalactic treats. They sampled moon rocks dipped in chocolate, sipped on nebula nectar, and even shared a slice of asteroid cake. Fireworks lit up the sky above the carnival, a dazzling display of color and light. As the carnival began to wind down, Leah and her pups boarded their spaceship, their hearts full of joy and their bellies full of pie.
That was amazing! The best adventure ever!
Bastien barked in agreement, licking his chops. Boudreaux, perched on the dashboard, gazed out at the receding carnival, already planning their next visit. As they flew back through the cosmos, a message blinked on their control panel. "Thank you for visiting the Great Cosmic Carnival. See you next year for more cosmic fun and adventures." Leah smiled, knowing that this was just the beginning of their intergalactic escapades. The universe was vast and full of wonders, and she, Bastien, and Boudreaux were ready to explore it all.